I love the Phobos skin. That's like my favorite one.
I remember you told me that I would never be able to get that, and then I got it out of spite.
So if I never said anything, you wouldn't have had it. You know what I have that you don't?
What?
The Demonic Slayer skin.
Which one is that?
The one that you get from pre-ordering.
Oh, damn it.
So how long is the first mission?
It's like a cum shot.
So it's like really short.
Yeah,
It's as long as you're fine with it. Like yeah, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Well, you're probably gonna have enough trouble.
I'll do it for a little bit, and if
Can
I'm
you turn this down a little bit?
Yeah, turn it.
No.
I'll do it for a little bit, and if I'm like struggling way too much, I'll just crank it down.
Yeah.
Just see how it goes.
I remember I could never do like the Ultra Nightmare.
Yeah.
So I did the one life mode on Nightmare, and I was able to do that, but I could never do it in one life.
How far did you get for Ultra Nightmare?
I got to mission number 4, and then I
Oh my god.
It was an imp, dude. It was an imp fireball.
The farthest I went for Ultra Nightmare was the second mission, I think.
Yeah.
It was I don't know, that castle, and then when you go through the portal, you get back onto Earth, and that's where I died. And I do think it was an imp as well.
Dude, sometimes just like a straight imp fireball is just like what does you in. I remember in 2016, the biggest fear was a Baron of Hell, and Hell Knights were like extremely scary. In this game, Barons of Hell are like just like another kind of. I feel like it's just a big. It's where you can get all your armor back, basically.
Okay, jump. Ace
Grab
jump.
those, ammo. Grab that ammo.
What?
See that thing? Yeah, it's like shotgun shells.
So it just auto picks up?
Yep.
Yeah, you just gotta walk over it.
Don't shoot him.
Go punch him.
How do I punch?
It's like the stick.
Right stick.
That's also the interact button.
So right stick.
Yep.
Yeah. When they flash like that, you can whack them, and then you get a lot of health out of them.
Where do I go?
Down that hole.
Down the hall? I thought it was blocked up. Oh, my bad.
You don't have to hold down that. You just have to press it.
Yeah, I know backseat then. Where do I go?
Oh, you see that little drone?
Yeah.
Whack it. You can get sticky bombs or full auto. You know what's funny? The Doom community has so little to argue about that they argue about which like shotgun mod is better.
A full auto shotgun or a sticky grenade launcher.
I always go sticky, but I've learned that full auto is actually pretty lit. I still prefer sticky bombs though.
Yeah.
I'll try sticky. Sticky bomb's pretty cool.
What's cool about sticky bombs is some
It's a
demons
bomb.
some demons have weak spots, and the sticky bomb, like any other mod,
Take
can be
advantage of it.
yeah.
How do I...
You
Whack
punch it.
Yeah.
To use the
So I
grenade-
click on the right stick, right?
Yeah, you just tap it.
to use the grenade launcher. Well, to use the mod of a weapon. you
Whoa,
press the
whoa.
left trigger.
Left trigger? What?
You hold left trigger and then you shoot, and then you shoot a grenade.
Oh. Well, I'm probably dead anyway.
Alright,
You just got some health, baby.
I got...
Remember, when they're like flashing like that, you can whack them, and then you get health.
Okay.
whack
I'm
him.
screwed.
No, you get the health. No worries. Oh, what?
X. There you go.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Am I dead?
Yep.
Close enough. All right, guys. Video over.
At any point, should we just take over for Jimmy if he ever gets
No!
No, it's like it's time for him to play, man.
You're boring. Oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh,
A
SpaghettiOs.
demon spawned in your colon, and it just made you pop.
Really?
No, I thought it just hit you from behind. That's new art. I didn't see that when I played.
It must have gone to an update.
I think that was in it for a while though.
Like
Well,
how
it must have
long
been a
ago?
while.
I can't remember.
I haven't played since like 2021.
Same, but I do remember seeing that back then.
I played nonstop for like the first 2 years.
Alright. I'll just try this area for a while longer, and if I keep dying, then I'll just switch back to like the easier mode.
Yeah.
Or not easy mode. I'm not a bitch who does
The less hard.
easy games. I gotta play hard games.
It's funny because Ethan said he would never do Elden Ring again.
Really? He hated it that
He
much?
hated it so much.
I don't hate it. I just don't plan to play it.
You hated it.
No, I didn't.
Elden, because we did the Elden Ring video, but something got fucked up with the recording, so like
I can't see
all
anything.
the audio was gone, but the video was there. Except for like the beginning where we were customizing the character.
Yeah.
So that was the only audio left over.
Really?
Yeah,
It
unfortunately.
was such a... Because we had like, what, 2.5 hours of video of you getting to the first boss.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, and it was so funny because like there was no point in time where he was doing well.
Oh, shit.
Well,
wait.
It was my first time playing Elden Ring.
No, yeah, it was. It was just funny because it was like me and John like love those games, and John's pretty good at those, even though he doesn't play. Like he doesn't own any of them, but whenever he comes over, he'll like try them.
Any of the like From Software games?
Yeah, we love those things.
I've actually never played a single From Software game.
They're pretty cool. They don't have as many like
I'm dead.
breaks that most games have. Like there's a lot of just like middle fingers, and they don't care.
Well, yeah, they're notoriously hard.
Yeah, that's kind of like the charm of it. It's not gonna hold your
I'm like
hand.
playing worse than I was.
I remember when Dark Souls 2 came out, people complained that it was too fucking easy.
Is there limited grenade bombs?
Yeah, it's how many are in your like how many shotgun shells you have, and it like takes a little bit to charge up again.
So you could shoot 3, and then it has to
And then it
recharge,
has to
right?
like recharge.
I think it takes like 2 seconds per...
So do I have like a specific area I'm supposed to go to? Or am I
You just have to. It's like an arena game. You have to just kill everything. in
Okay,
this
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to go somewhere.
No.
I don't care how bad I'm doing. It's more the fact that Ethan's like backseat.
I mean,
I'm
you're
not
doing pretty
vaccinated.
well. It's on like Nightmare, correct? That's
Yeah.
what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Nightmare, so you're doing pretty well.
I mean, I don't expect to be doing very good on my first try on Nightmare mode.
But you do plan to lower the difficulty after this, right?
If I
Only
keep
if
dying.
It's like, yeah, only
If
he
I'm
keeps
doing
dying.
good.
If he's doing fine, like I don't see the need to do that.
If I'm doing good, then I'll keep it.
Yeah.
I thought this would be like way harder, like bullet hell, everything's on my ass, but this is honestly not too
They can
bad.
get like that sometimes. Oh,
How
that's
do you do
weird.
it?
I mean, this is the first level.
Maybe it's like you have to look directly at it.
I tried to do Chainsaw Man.
Hot take, I don't like Chainsaw Man.
You don't?
I think it's like really.
Mid.
Did you watch it?
I wouldn't say mid, I would say queer.
Quit.
Queer.
It is so annoying, like how many people are talking about it like it's the best thing ever.
I feel
I
like
will-
some people just like say animes are good just to like say they like an anime.
There are a lot of good ones.
There's
but,
like select like normie anime, like the ones that like people don't shut up about.
I hate to say that, but that's true. Yeah. Normie anime, like it's
Yeah,
such
like,
a.
what would
It's
be
just
like-
like somebody who like just discovered like
Attack on Titan.
yeah, like they
Demon
found
Slayer.
Attack on Titan. or
Demon Slayer is so
Demon Slayer,
generic.
And then they're just like, oh my gosh, I want to move to Japan now.
I hate people
It's
who
like
are like
that.
that, where it's like da 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 anywhere else in the world versus
It's
da da
like-
da Japan,
It's like, all right,
and then it's not the soy jack smiling.
if I lived in not,
What, are you offended?
not
Ethan?
America.
Did you take that as
that
a
was
personal
funny.
attack?
All right, what's the funny show? The Office was originally made in Britain. That's
Really?
a funny show. Yeah, the original Office was in Britain.
They had like a series
I like the main guy in it. He was very funny. I don't want to go live in Britain. I
How
don't wanna
far
do
did you
that.
get in Chainsaw Man though?
I watched like the first 5 episodes with I gotta call him
Oh,
Informo son. That's it, right? Informo
Just
son.
info.
almost done.
I
watched.
call him Info, right?
I watched the whole season, and honestly, I think it gets better. There's like this arc where they like go into this haunted hotel where they're like trapped inside, and I thought that was really cool. And
That was
after
just-
that, it gets
yeah.
pretty cool.
I watched like the first. I don't even.
It
I-
takes
was-
a bit
it's
to get
five, Yeah,
started.
4 or 5 episodes, and like I was just done with all the comments. Like, oh my gosh, she practically has like the like he's a dog or whatever.
Yeah, that's such
Like
annoying.
I'm tired. of it.
Besides
I
that,
don't care.
I think Denji's funny because he's like an anti-hero.
What difficulty do you want?
ultra violence. Yeah.
Ultra.
Ultra violence. I can do it this time.
Did we just click?
Ultra
Like-
violence.
We clicked ultra violence.
Yes.
Right? Okay, it looked like it clicked nightmare. I was like, did we just click nightmare again?
Watch it be Nightmare again, and Ethan's actually wrong, and then
Oh.
we waste another 10 minutes.
Hey, you were doing pretty good on
I played
Nightmare.
Doom Eternal, but I just played the tutorial.
I wasn't doing very good. I was dying a lot. I don't think I would have gone.
You were doing
past that.
fine for like not having the double jump and meat hook and the dashes.
I
The
do
meat
ha-
hook is
I
gonna
do
be
have the
very
double
fun.
jump.
You do have the double jump. I forgot. You start with the double jump
Oh, yeah.
in this game.
But I like Chainsaw Man overall, but it's definitely like far from the best show ever.
Yeah,
I think people hyped it up
honestly,
way
I
too
just
much.
got annoyed with like the fan base on like Instagram and shit.
No, yeah, it's one of those shows that like comes up a lot.
Demon Slayer, I've never tried to watch it.
I've watched a little bit of it. It's not bad, but it's so like plain and generic, and like I just don't get why like it doesn't do anything really innovative.
Yeah, from what I've seen, the name sounds cooler than it is.
I remember Info kept on like when he used to work with me, he would not shut up.
Does he like Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Info.
We have to call him Info. We can't use his real name.
It was by his choice.
Rap does not approve.
I prefer villains that are just like they do disgusting things and they're awful and selfish.
because I don't like having to sympathize with a guy that's like doing atrocities. And
I hate it when
sometimes I feel like they're trying too hard to make this character sympathetic, but what they've done just like it's not justifiable. They got spit on when they were in school. Somebody like hucked a loogie at them. All right, well that makes sense why they, took over Europe and like gas chambers and shit. Like what?
Yeah, because it's always something that like completely isn't justifiable, and the show expects you to like feel bad and sorry for them.
Yeah, it's just like Steven
and it's just infuriating. It's
Steven
like
Universe levels of.
It's like the show's like insulting my like judgment level. Like, oh, I'm supposed to like forgive this guy who made like World War III happen because they have daddy issues.
He sacrificed his entire family to get this power, but it was he only did it so he could get the McDonald's toy that he wanted.
Why do I have a freaking chainsaw now?
Oh, because you're out of ammo completely, so you have to cut somebody up. You got the door open, Jimmy.
Checkpoint?
You want to read the lore?
No. I'm the guy who doesn't understand any of the actual lore in games, so I search up summaries on YouTube.
The game isn't like that heavy on like, oh, look at all this lore. So basically, he's immortal until you break that seal, and then now he's not immortal.
Stupid grandpa!
Look at that giant guy over there.
I like looked away. Now I'm outside.
Yeah.
I say.
Look at him. That's just a beast of burden.
Oh wait, what? No!
Oh no! What did you do?
I was gonna say hi to him. I was gonna
Just say hi to him. No, he's walking away.
No cheeks. Hope that didn't come up on the audio.
It did.
It's okay. So is this still the first mission?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just the building. Like you go straight, not that way, look backwards, and then like into the building.
You see what?
Ooh, another lore page. Jimmy, you love the lore.
No, I don't. Bye.
Oh,
that's a mod. You should get that.
Hello.
Now you can do the full auto, anyways.
Full auto. So how do I
Full
do
auto.
this?
You just click on it and you get it, and you can switch by I think the up arrow.
Yes.
Can I just keep doing sticky bombs?
You can, yeah, but you should just get full auto anyways.
Later on, you can be able to get upgrades to be able to upgrade the mods.
So can I can just keep using sticky bombs, right?
Yes.
I prefer sticky bombs because it can destroy enemy weak points.
Go away. Go
What?
away. Go away. No.
You have to press up. There you go.
Can I
And
switch
up.
back?
Yeah, you just switch back instantly.
Thank you. I hate it when games do complicated things like this. I don't like having to do work to get my weapons back. What is down?
I hate when video games make you play through this hard boss fight to get a cool cutscene.
I hate it when video games make you push buttons.
I hate it when video games have an objective.
I remember I heard somebody complaining about God of War Ragnarok,
Yeah.
saying that one of the bosses was too hard and he couldn't progress through the awesome story.
What?
I'm like, didn't you buy the video game?
It's like every game journalist.
Yeah, no.
Like, just
I couldn't
watch a
see
Let's
the-
Play.
I couldn't
See
see
that
the
green?
awesome story because the boss fight was too hard. I'm like,
Just
lower
watch
the
a Let's
difficulty
Play if
on
you
it.
don't want to play through the game. It's not that
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
complicated.
You see that big yellow pole? Jump on it. Oh, you just. Oh my god! Yeah, monkey bar.
I'm a monkey.
Now you're gonna have to fight a spider. Are
Did
you
John
ready?
struggle with one of these?
John's weakness. Yeah, John's weakness is arachnotrons.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, if you can hit the top with the sticky bomb, then its gun is gone.
Oh, whoops. I got bad aim. I'm sorry. Listen, I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, you're so bad at this game. Well, I know.
I know.
I know.
I know.
No, Jimmy, look out! Oh!
No. Careful of kicking the table.
Yeah, my bad.
Gordon.
That was an honest mistake, okay? Listen, I know it's hard for some people to admit when they're wrong, but see, I'm mature. I'm the bigger person here. I can say I kicked the table a little too hard that time, and I apologize. Come here, giant spider.
So do the other demons keep on spawning in until you kill the Kappa demon, or?
Caco demon, you mean the
Yeah, the Kaka. I know what the Kaka demon is.
Yeah.
And I haven't even played Doom.
Yeah, you gotta know what the Caco demon is. If you don't know what the Caco demon is,
You're not a real
you're not
fan.
a real Doom fan.
I got my demons mixed up. I'm talking about
Aren't you
The
like
Doom
the
Slayer himself. got
Aren't
the
you like the
demons
super
mixed
Doom
up.
expert?
the super
Honestly,
Doom expert.
I would consider myself a Doom lore expert. I used to know, like, in the 2016, I could recite some of it. I could recite most of the shit.
Wait, where the fuck is the spider? I can't. Oh,
It's
there
right
it is.
there.
There he is.
Okay, well I hadn't seen it in like 2 minutes.
You maneuver him.
I got bad aim, so I'm resorting to bombs. I'm gonna die.
Oh, you got rid of the turret on top of them.
Shuckles, I'm in danger.
Cut him!
X.
Oh. I can't
When
experience
you-
this
when you-
awesome story because I'm not good enough.
I can experience the awesome story because the boss fight is too hard. Hey, doing? What's in your mouth? What is that?
It's a hair. For context, I don't play very many FPS games. So
I mean, you're doing pretty fine for like not playing.
that's
like,
why I'm not
0
doing very
FPS.
good.
The only FPS games he played was Neon White, and I'm pretty sure Black Ops 4 before.
I play some Call of Duty with John.
Counting Black Ops 4 is like saying I'm like a Smash Bros. Player because my friend has a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I do know some people like that who don't actually have a Switch and like only play Smash from other people.
Yeah, me.
That's how I am with FPS games, essentially.
I remember this kid that I knew was very competitive with Smash Bros. And he would get really mad whenever I beat him because I didn't own it, but he did. And it was just kind of funny. I don't know. Smash Bros. Players are very competitive.
Yeah, when I first started going to college, like for the first month, all we really did was play Smash because like that was kind of the big thing we had in common.
Yeah.
And it was fun at first, but it got competitive really fast, so then it kind of stopped being fun.
Yeah. I feel like none of us are competitive because just John kills us all.
I feel like
what,
just
does he
like
have
a-
like 6,000 hours?
I feel like for a while I was at
He
the
doesn't
same
have
level as
6,000. He
John.
has a few hundred though. He has a few hundred. You know what's funny? He has more arrow. He has more hours on Smash Bros. Than I do games in general.
Games in general.
Oh,
Like it's honestly, I used to think that I play like video games a lot.
Which
Like,
I don't know how you can even.
I don't know how he does that. I don't. But it's the same. He has more on Pokemon as well.
Really?
Like there's 3
Both
different
him and-
Pokemon
both
games, and he
him
has more
and-
hours on it than he does Smash Bros. But he has 650 hours on Smash Bros. I don't know how he does it. He must leave his like thing on.
yeah, I think some people do that to get like fake hours to be like, oh, I played this game so much.
But John's not that kind. He doesn't care how many hours he put into Smash Bros.
He
just, like,
probably just pauses it then.
I think
Like,
he just
probably
pauses
pauses
it
it and then does
But
something
then
else.
like calculate how many hours is that? How many
Fucking
like how
idiot.
long is that? 24 hours is a day.
Yeah.
650 hours just Smash Bros.
Okay.
Well, also he also did it like a lot more when the game first came out.
No, he played a ton when the game came out. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Like, but how many days is that? That's
Almost
like,
a month.
That's like a month.
Yeah.
That's a month of Smash Bros.
Yeah.
It's a full month of Smash Bros.
27.0833.
That's
keeps
almost
going.
all of February.
It's amazing. It's amazing the dedication.
That is almost all of February.
You know what's funny? He's beaten Terraria like
Blow up.
like 10 times.
over 10 times
What?
on like multiple difficulties. Like some of them are just like I remember he described some of these difficulties. I'm just like, why do you even try? Like it just sounds like it's like just to be impossible. And
I
he
think
beats
that-
them.
doesn't
and
he?
there's like he's done it multiple times.
Doesn't he play with mods now with
Yeah,
info?
because it's not difficult enough. He added mods that make the game more difficult
What is
and add
wrong
new
with
things
him?
to build. Well, there's a lot more content with the mods, but it also makes it more difficult.
Alright, I killed the spider.
I remember he's describing some of the stuff. I'm like, how many hours do you have on Terraria? He's like, like around like
200.
50. I'm like, 50? I'm like, how have you beaten Terraria like 14 times with like every difficulty ever known, and you only have 50 hours, and you have 650 hours on Smash Bros. He is like, he's like an enigma.
I know.
Like how he plays video games, like randomly he will like be like the most average player of like a game, like Call of Duty. He's an okay player. He's like pretty good. He's like a good player. If you're just doing like a random LAN party with your friends,
Yeah.
he's like, you know, he could kill you, you could kill him. You put in like Smash Bros.
He decimates
He
everyone.
kills everybody. You put in Dark Souls without ever playing the game. He can kill the first boss. He can kill the first 2 bosses without trying. And like it's so weird. It's so weird because he's like, because I've played games. I remember I once like had him play For Honor, and he was like, oh wow, this game, he liked it, but like he wasn't that good at it. We only played against bots, so. But like then he's just like this god at like Terraria, and I've played Terraria. I'm like, I don't see how you can be skillful at it, but apparently you can, and John is.
I know where I'm going, Ethan. Shut the fuck up. Sorry.
Whoa.
There's no need to get that loud, Jimmy.
Sorry.
Oh, is that the Astro skin?
Yeah, I like this one.
Nah,
Oh, yeah,
you
can
made
punch
him
the
go.
belt.
You made him go beast mode, man.
You made me go rage.
Rage, Jimmy. Jimmy's turning pink.
My pent up rage.
The demon hidden inside me.
Don't
Ethan,
underestimate.
Leave that in and do like that. What is that like thing? Is like the something snapped inside me.
And
Nothing
it's
mattered
like,
anymore.
it's like a
Do
kid
that.
screaming
Just do that.
on one half of the screen, and then it's like a Herobrine on the other side.
Yeah, just do that. Get a picture of. Can we use your face and just put Herobrine on the other side?
Sure. No one's gonna watch it anyway, unless it does get popular. Other people start shipping me with Ethan.
Oh god.
Like, what was it, Septiplier?
You know what I find? You know what I find? Darkiplier and Antisepticeye cringier than Septiplier.
It is like they're
I
both
didn't even
great.
know those were things.
Yeah, it's just like
Antiseptic.
Antisepticeye. Yes, it's
That's
like
a real
the
thing.
evil version of Jacksepticeye. You know why I find it cringier? Because they did it.
What?
They did it as well. Markiplier has videos of him just being Darkiplier.
I think
And
that.
Jacksepticeye has videos of him just being Antisepticeye.
I think that. I don't think that's meant to be taken seriously. Though.
No, it's not. It's a joke, but like they do it. I just find it cringy. I mean, like it definitely gets views. Like there's definitely a fan base that likes it. Which, if they're trying to appeal to that fan base, I get it. I just find it cringy.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like the Dream SMP before the Dream SMP.
Yeah, I still think Dream SMP is worse though.
No, I do. I full-heartedly do agree with that.
Remember
statement.
when Info was like defending Dream winning Content Creator of the Year? And
I mean,
saying there was
like,
no competition.
All right, then I was like, he is a like. I still think Dream is stupid.
He
Like
is.
it's just Minecraft. But who else was getting the views that year?
Yeah, he
Like,
gets views,
thinking
but
it-
also quality-wise.
Thinking about it logically, who else was like making the? Who was making the money that year?
if
It
you're
was
only
Dream.
looking at numbers,
Yeah, numbers alone, he was. But I mean, there's hundreds of people who put in 1,000 times more effort and 1,000 times better quality content.
I mean,
Like,
look at Sing Shenanigans.
people. I mean, yeah,
I'm
right.
joking.
no, I
We're-
thought you were serious.
We're basically Dream. We're basically Dream, just like not Minecraft. Oh, do you see that checkered wall up there?
What?
The checker.
bad.
It's like kind of like birch looking.
I'll go back up.
to that
If you
ledge and
dash
then you
into it, or no, you
Shut-
can't dash yet. You just melee the wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, it,
Oh,
it
shit.
told me the prompt too late.
No, yeah, I get it. You'll be able to climb up it.
I'm so bad at this game, guys.
Yeah,
I
you're
know.
fine.
I'm sucking. I'm awful.
You did that last
Right
arena
bumper?
first try.
No, right
no,
right
no,
stick.
No, right
right
stick.
step.
Yeah.
It's so tiny.
It's hard to read. There you go.
It looks like RB, like right bumper. That's what it looks like.
Look out!
Oh, my bad. Uh-oh. Die.
I remember this hallway coming up took John like 6 tries.
Ah.
He beat the final boss of this game on not Hurt Me Plenty. What is the what is the hard ultraviolence?
Yes.
And he did it first try. Arachnotrons are his weakness.
Really?
It's something called the Icon of Sin, and it's a giant goat man.
Really?
It's like a big dude, and he has like it's kind of like a goat head, but it's very demonic.
Oh.
Yeah, close quarters Arachnotron.
These guys aren't just like big damage sponges.
Oh, you should wait till you get to the Hell Knight.
Yeah.
Caco demons can like at certain angles can be made to look cute.
What?
Have you ever seen the Caco demon like they're just like pictures of the Caco demon?
No.
It just like plays like cute music. It's funny.
Penis music.
Wait, no, go back to the mod thing. You could calm down. Calm down.
I left because there wasn't any option to upgrade them.
No, you can switch to a different gun if you click the bumper.
Oh.
Yeah. Only and if you click the bumper.
Okay, my bad.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about
My
it.
bad. Ethan, how am I doing right now?
Not good.
I mean, pretty good for ultraviolence.
You're on ultraviolence?
Yeah.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
I'm already forgetting. Yeah, it's ultraviolence.
Not
yes.
nightmare. And also not too easy to die because Jimmy doesn't like easy games.
Yeah, excuse me for
Sometimes-
wanting to
I mean-
have an interesting challenge.
Yeah. I mean, like,
I'm not saying
easy
it's not
games
wrong.
aren't bad, but I don't like having like a difficulty slider and then being the guy to turn it down to easy.
What is it?
Not as advanced. Yeah, just melee it. Yeah, there you go. And then you click the bumper, and then you can, you can do the precision bolt, which is pretty good, or the micro missiles.
Oh.
You went for
Precision bolt is like pretty much like everybody's go-to.
It is. I usually use it for like spamming as much
Super
damage
good.
as I can.
Super
So, like,
good.
how do I use it?
Left trigger.
Yeah, left
Oh,
trigger.
shit, I'm
look
like
down the
slippery as
sight.
Left trigger and then you can fire.
Oh my god, it's the Kuka
The
demon.
Caco demon. I remember we used to call it a Coco demon.
Coco demon.
What?
You have to.
You gotta jump onto it. You missed it.
Oh, what the?
Oh no.
I can't even see that. What? Oh my god.
Oh, what the heck?
What?
What the heck, man?
Okay.
Ah, there we go.
There we go.
It's just barely out of reach.
Oh, yeah, too bad we got there at 5 health. Oh, cool, health back. Alright, cool. Alright, there should be a Caco demon in here. Eventually.
There is.
Yeah.
Is that where I use the thing?
Yeah, you can throw a sticky bomb. If you throw it into its mouth, it gets indigestion, and it, like, you can melee it, and it dies. It's awesome.
How do I hate having to switch out weapons.
It's like the bumper, right?
It is.
I completely forget the fucking controller setup for this game. It's been 2 years.
I don't like this gun.
Switch it out then.
It's like the
I'm
you
out
can
of-
use the precision bolt to like shoot his.
I'm out of ammo. Why do you think I auto switched?
He's
it?
dead.
Oh,
He's dead.
chainsaw one of the other dudes though.
Okay.
Yeah, the little imp, you get ammo out of him. Oh, he's stuck.
And like wall like that, hit them, Jimmy, because you have like more stuff.
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw?
Yeah, chainsaw.
Can you use the chainsaw on the Marauder if it's stunned?
No, I don't think you can. I've never seen anybody do
Like-
it. I don't think it does have. I don't even think it has animations to be chainsaw. Don't quote me on it though, because I'm not skilled enough to do that.
By the way, Ethan,
I've never been brave enough to try.
You should like cut out all the parts where I die and like only leave in the parts where I'm doing good.
reference.
Yeah.
It's just a joke. Don't worry. It's a joke. It's not that deep. I'm joking. Don't worry. I'm making an issue sound bigger than it actually is.
So I switched weapons with bumpers, right?
With
Yeah,
the right
yeah,
bumper,
yeah.
yes. I
Right.
can't remember what the left bumper is to grenade, right?
I believe so.
So later on, you'll get a flamethrower, which is for Y.
So I'm like out of ammo for the.
I think you're right. I don't think so right now.
I'm.
Okay, all right then. You just don't need to spam it.
Chainsaw. Now you should be able to switch back. Hey, there you go.
Oh, isn't there like a secret around here?
Yeah, but like, I don't think he cares about the secret. You could get like cheat codes or whatever. They're not codes, but they're just like little game cards.
I don't really care about like any.
Yeah. Now remember, you can shoot a little bomb into the Kako demon's mouth.
That's why I wanted it.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to have it here.
And you can melee that out of his bungle. Now punch him!
I like how you seized up when you pressed the wrong button.
I get the chainsaw and punch button mixed up a bit too much. Okay, I thought I could go down there.
Oh no,
No, you
you,
have
can't.
to-
Onto the wall.
You gotta jump through the wall, yeah.
Oh. I
Birch-
keep forgetting about these.
Birch wall. It
The
does
birch
kind of
wall.
look like birch wood, right?
It does, it does.
That's all I think
No,
about.
look behind you.
Yeah, look behind you. It should be a door. Yeah, there you go.
I got you.
Woohoo! Jimmy's on like the second last arena run.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So I'm almost done.
Yeah.
Was it you that suggested Shenanigans?
Somebody said like something shenanigans. I said
It was
definitely
John.
leave shenanigans in. I was like, you have to keep. Yeah, John came up with shenanigans. I don't remember if it was sync shenanigans or if it was just something shenanigans.
No, it was John who came up with the
It was
shenanigans.
just
We were
sync
like,
shenanigans. I was like, you have to leave shenanigans.
it was either we were hanging out or
I think it was over
like
Discord, and I accidentally like roasted the fuck out of info because he came up with like some name. I forget the name, but I like hated it. I was like, who came up with that name? And I was like, on it, and I thought it was like somebody who wasn't on call with us.
Oh.
And come to find out after he left, I think you told me, it's like, yeah, I came up with that name. I was like,
I keep forgetting the chainsaw button.
Ethan, do you think any demon in this game you could take on
Like in real life.
in real life? Yeah, do you think you could like beat an enemy?
The zombie.
I like not excluding zombie. Is there any demon you think you could fight?
Oh god, no.
I think I could take an imp.
An
If it
imp?
didn't throw any fireballs, I feel like I could take an imp.
No, because they're
Maybe.
better just like eat you.
Yeah, but if you can grab its head, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
but
just
it's gonna
saying,
go, like,
if you get the
crazy.
if
Doesn't
you
it
get
have,
the
like,
throat
claws and
punch in,
stuff?
Yeah.
if you can get the throat punch in and then crush its air pipe,
No, I have a feeling it like wouldn't really be affected by it.
But aren't the imps like 6 foot tall?
no, Doom Guy's 6 foot tall. I think an imp is like on average, if you spread out its legs because it hunches over and like jumps around, like it has dog legs basically.
Yeah.
You could stretch it out to 6 feet tall, but like average, like
No,
it's
I-
probably standing for something, like four.
I tried to grab him like 3 times.
Yeah, I saw what you're doing.
Yeah. I think you gotta like be dead on with it.
That sucks.
It turned,
I
like-
thought it was like the screen turns red when I'm low on health.
It does. It,
It
does.
does.
But
I think you just like were at like a good amount of health, and then you got like bum rushed.
what's
by
kind of
a ton
funny, he
hits.
picked up a chest plate armor piece,
Oh,
which
really?
brought him to 25 out of 25 armor. But since he was so low on health, he basically got one shot here.